Hi, this is Mark with ESL Advantage, and in today's grammar focus, we're talking about adjectives, and specifically a difficult type of adjective called participial adjectives. We're going to look at some rules for using participial adjectives and some example sentences. First, though, what is a participle? Well, a participle is when we take a verb, and you see several verbs here: excite, bore, interest, tire, frighten, confuse, or many others, and we add an ending. And if we add an ing ending, we call this a present participle. Present participle. Excite becomes exciting. Bore becomes boring. Interest becomes interesting. Present participle. And if we add an ed ending, this is called a past participle. So tire becomes tired. Frighten becomes frightened. Confused becomes confused. Present participle and past participle. And we can use these participles to create verbs, but for some verbs, we can also use the participles to create adjectives. And that's really where the difficulty begins. And that's what we're going to talk about. And I have for you a simple sentence to show us how this works. Take a look. The noun was so adjective. And another sentence, I was really adjective. And for this example, we could use any noun we like. Let's say it's movie. The movie. The movie was so adjective. I was really adjective. And let's say this movie that you're talking about, it was a good movie. It was a great movie. In fact, let's say it was a movie that caused excitement. This movie caused excitement. And me and all the other people who watched the movie, we felt that excitement. We received excitement from this great, great movie. This sets us up to understand the basic rule for participial adjectives. If we want to take these verbs and create an adjective, look down here. Here's the rule we can follow. We use the present participle, that ing ending. We use the present participle for causes. Now this movie that caused so much excitement, that gave excitement to everyone who saw it, this movie was so exciting. We use that ing to say the movie caused excitement. And as a result of that exciting movie, me, my friends, everyone, we received that excitement. The result of that exciting movie is we received excitement. I was really excited. The movie was so exciting. I was so excited. But let's say it was not a good movie. In fact, let's say it was a bad movie, maybe a movie that made you just want to sleep. Right there in the theater, you wanted to get some sleep because the movie, it just caused so much boredom for you, for your friends, for everyone there. Boredom was what the movie caused. Boredom is what the movie gave to everyone in the theater. Well, our participial adjective rule is still going to work. The movie caused boredom. Therefore, the movie was so boring. And we received that boredom. We got that boredom from that boring movie. I was really, really bored. Cause and result. Now, some people want to take this basic rule and they want to say, oh, so then what you're saying is we use ing for things, the boring movie. We use ed for people. I was bored. Well, you have to be careful because watch this. Sure, we had a boring movie, but have you ever been in a classroom? Have you ever been in a classroom with a teacher who talks so slowly, and a teacher who seems to have no interest in the topic? And as you listen to this teacher, your head just starts to go down, and sleep is calling to you. Have you ever had that experience? Where the boredom just came out from that teacher? What situation did you find yourself in? The teacher was so boring, right? We just used an ing for a person. That teacher, whatever subject it was, I'm not sure, but that teacher caused boredom for you, for the other students, and you were really bored in that classroom. I hope it wasn't an English classroom. I hope your English classroom is interesting and exciting. But we can use those causes for people or for things. We can use those results for people or for things. And one last difficult situation I want to share with you is in this sentence right here. Take a look at this sentence. I was enjoying the blank. I was enjoying the blank. Once again, we can use any noun we like. Let's say it's book. I was enjoying the book. Well, this is a good grammar sentence. And you look at it and you say, but wait, ing is for cause, ed is for result. Doesn't this sentence break the rule? It doesn't, because in this sentence, enjoying is not an adjective. Enjoying is not an adjective. Enjoying is helping us to make a past continuous verb. I was enjoying is a past continuous verb, not an adjective. And that's what gets so difficult about these participial adjectives. Sometimes we can create them, and sometimes we're going to use the verb form. And unfortunately, the best way to learn the difference is just through practice and remembering which verbs can use the participles and which verbs work best as verbs, because it's easy to get confused. It's easy to make a mistake. And then you get into a situation like this. I was enjoying the book, and then you want to say, I was interested in the book. And you have to say, which form am I using? Am I using a participial adjective? Am I using a verb? This is where you need to recognize that interest can use the participial adjectives. And so our rule holds, I was interested in the book. Why? Because it was an interesting book. I was interested, the book was interesting. Participial adjectives. So I hope this quick introduction is helpful. I hope it wasn't confusing, and I hope that we'll see you again real soon for the next discussion of English grammar.